And welcome to today's How to Play Guitar lesson. Today we will be looking at playing the chord of D. So far we have had a look at different types of guitars and basses and how to keep them in tune. By the end of this lesson you will be able to play your first chord, which will be D. To start with, we're going to give the strings a number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. 1 being the thinnest string on the guitar, which is the bottom one here, and 6 being the thickest, which is the one here. 1 to 6. The only other thing we're going to need to know is what fret position we need to also place the finger at. So when I'm talking about fret position, we also give them numbers. 0 is here, and then you have number 1 and so on. You will notice I've got a yellow sticker here which is on string number 4, which is the D string. So we play that string open without a finger on the string. It takes its note from the point here where the string passes over the nut. It's called an open string. You can then see the green markers, and what that's saying is we will be putting the first finger on the 3rd string at the 2nd fret. There. Okay, the first finger is going on the 2nd fret on the 3rd string. There. The 2nd finger is going on the 1st string at the 2nd fret. Here. So again, the 2nd finger is going on the 1st string at the 2nd fret. Here. And then finally, finger number 3 is going on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, which is there. So now if I put the fingers on, 1, 2 and 3. 1, 2 and 3. The 4th finger is not doing anything. Just a reminder, we don't play strings 5 and 6. They're not used in the D chord in this position. If you find that when you're picking each string it either buzzes or it sounds muffled, it's only because your finger isn't quite holding the string correctly. If you look at the tips of my fingers, you can actually see how I'm holding the strings with enough pressure to make them sound right. When you first start to play the guitar, your fingers do get sore, but that will go after 1, certainly 2 weeks if you're playing quite regularly. So let's put those fingers back on, and I'm playing each string in turn. And if I play them all together, that makes the D chord sound. Let's play that again. So there you go, there's D chord. When you're putting your fingers on, try to get them kind of standing up. If they're lying down flat, then not only will they touch the string you're trying to fret, but they'll come into contact with the strings on either side. So that would also cause the other strings to start to buzz or not sound right. So again, if I was putting fingers on, you kind of, get it that way, you're kind of forming little arches with your fingers, so you can get the tips of the fingers going onto the strings like that, as opposed to like that, which would cause you problems. If we take the A string, which is the 5th string on the guitar, if you remember it was E, A, D, G, B, E. So I'm going to go to the A string. The A string here at the nut is the 0 fret, and that is the note of A. So we've got A, 1st fret, A sharp, B, C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, and then finally at the 12th fret, which is the double dot on most guitars, we arrive back where we started, an octave higher though, at A. A at the note, and then A at the 12th fret. And going backward, we've got A. Because we're going down, it's now A flat, G, G flat, F, E, E flat, D, D flat, C, B, B flat, back to A. So going up the fretboard we were saying sharp, and coming down we were saying flat, remembering that there are no sharps or flats between the notes of B and C and E and F. If it helps you to remember that, then I use BC, big cats, EF, eat fish. So there you go, there's your D chord. You can either strum it, pick each string in turn, pick each string and pick it back, such as this. When you're putting your fingers on the strings, try and put them just behind the metal frets. And don't have your finger on too far this way or on top of the fret. The notes won't sound right. Let's just make sure that the tip of the finger is going just behind the fret. Same here, and the same on that one. We're just slightly behind the frets. If we're doing that, the chord will sound crisp and clear and the notes will sound right. I hope you've enjoyed that. In the next lesson, we will be looking at the chord of A. So please get practicing that D chord. Thank you.